afternoon, everybody. It is Monday, January 6th, 2020. Gosh darn it. I screwed it up in the update, and I screwed it up again in the... My goodness. I'm Jeremy Crosby. Yep, I'm back. Another year. Thought you could get rid of me, but you can't. Because there's only 4 of us, and I drew the short straw again. Welcome back. We enjoyed a week off of Talking Fitchburg. Did the updates last week, but took a week off. Get rejuvenated and get ready for a new year. And with that, that brings back one of my favorite co-hosts, Andrew, the main man, Bamlet.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Weird to be back out here and doing all of this.
Yes.
Even though it's been a week, it feels like it's been forever.
Yes.
And
well, around the holidays is a little different how we get set up, so yeah.
Yeah, it's just so weird. The last couple of weeks have been weird.
Yes.
You guys have had various vacations,
Yep.
and yeah. Meanwhile, I came in during all of that for the first time, and in a long time, and it was kind of weird, but kind of good because I was able to get a lot done because there was nobody here. So
right,
it's one of those.
Got some stuff done.
It was good balance.
Yes.
So, but I digress. You have a good holiday season, good New Year's.
I did. Everything went well. Had a good time with friends and family. So you?
That's good. Yeah, I had it all. I had the last celebration yesterday that we had to miss out on because, like you, we've got sick ones as well. And yeah, if there's something I've heard since last Friday, it's whether it's the flu, stomach bug, or just cold, congestive crud. Yep. Everybody's got it.
Yep.
And that blows.
Yep.
And yeah, that not just because you're literally, it just, man,
it blows.
It's terrible.
Yep.
So I want to give you some good news that as I'm looking at the forecast here, it will be 46 on Thursday. So right now we're sitting at 35. And
nice.
Yeah, today's high is somewhere about 42. So pretty nice.
Yeah.
We continue on this path of crazy weather. I don't understand. A little bit of snow,
it's
but
all over the place.
It's been fairly warm. So, and we're still right on average for snowfall, if you can believe that. So,
that seems odd.
If we
it seems low. Seems like we're not at any snowfall.
I'm going to eat my words about, I'm hoping to eat my words, I should say, about the New Year's and the snow, because we had so much snow this year.
Yes.
Kicking off the what wasn't even winter, it was still fall, but anyway. Yeah, right.
You know
on
what else? Good news.
What?
Patriots aren't going to the Super Bowl. Good news. That's all we need to say.
If we want to open up the sports page, what a heck of a weekend for football. Because we had sick ones, I was able to catch a lot of games this weekend, and they were all awesome. And I missed the Patriots game, but I definitely was checking to see, if they lost. And feeling it.
Like I say now, I don't care who's in the Super Bowl. I know it's not the Patriots.
Yeah, you'll watch it now. Yeah. Now you'll watch it
regardless of who it is.
It's going to be fun.
Hopefully
open weekend, wild card weekend was above expectations as far as games go, and this upcoming weekend should be another doozy. So
yes,
we'll see if those wild card teams have it left in them, especially a couple went into overtime. So it's going to be an interesting week.
Yes,
for football. So Packers welcoming the Seahawks back to town. Dun, dun, dun. Don't worry, Andrew.
Russell Wilson back in Wisconsin.
Hey, we're happy to have him back.
Yes.
They said that. He's like, go Badger, but go Seahawks. I'm like, he has to.
Right. He has to. Yeah.
All right. We've got a busy show for you here today. We'll get you updated on the latest headlines here, kicking off your first full week here in January. And then we're going to talk about Radon. It is Radon month. And what I mean by that is it's a time to talk about radon and get your house checked. It's a 2-part series that we're going to talk about. We're going to start today with what is it, and tomorrow we're going to talk about how to test for it. And I can tell you from experience that I've tested for it, and Andrew's got a system in. So we're going to give you the full breakdown on that coming up. And in the guest segment in studio today, we've got Jill McCone, Fitchburg Senior Center Director. She'll be stopping up, giving us the lowdown on what's happening as we start a new year off here at the Senior Center. But first, we do turn to our headlines, and we start with the community meal. Yeah, the community meal still continues on. at the Badger Prairie Needs Network. Have you been out there recently? 1200 East Verona Avenue in Verona. Join the Badger Prairie Needs Network for their free community meal on the first and third Saturday each month. The buffet-style lunch is served from 11:30 a.m. to 12:45 p.m. Bring takeaway containers for leftovers if available. All are welcome and no reservations are required. And the next one is on January 18th, starting at 11:30 a.m. Then it goes to February 1st and February 15th. So get those on the calendar. But what a great thing to be offering there at Badger Prairie Needs Network. We need to go out there. It's been a while. Check in with Marcia, see how things are going out there. All right, we've got your tax help. It's already here, if you can believe that. The AARP Tax Help is back to help with free and simple tax returns at the Fitchburg Senior Center. But you need to get yourself registered for this, and these slots fill up fast. Let me tell you, the following dates run with a 45-minute slot, so your taxes must be straightforward. You need to bring all your paperwork to the appointment. First one starts on Friday, February 7th, then Friday, February 21st, March 20th, and Friday, April 3rd, and April 10th. All of those dates, 45-minute appointments, 270-4290. Get yourself signed up for them ASAP. I'm telling you, they fill up fast. If they're not already filled up, we don't even know. All right, City of Fitchburg Park Shelter rental also is up and running. If you want to reserve your community center or park shelter, we've got the fees here up for the main ones. So you're looking at shelters. We got a lot of shelters to rent. I didn't even know this. So if you got shelter, you got McKee Farms, McKee with the indoor part of the shelter, McGaw, Hugo Jamestown indoor. That one's really nice. If you haven't been out to that one, it's beautiful. Greenfield Stone or Swan Creek, Tower Hill, McKee Crossing, and the Splash Pad. You can rent some tables out there. So get online, get yourself signed up for it. We'll be talking with our friends at the Recreation Department tomorrow. So we'll have to ask them about those and renting those facilities. All right, online privacy and security basics. Fitchburg Public Library has you covered on Wednesday, January 22nd. Join them to learn the basics of keeping your information private and secure online. Topics will include password, words, browser information, and avoiding spam and phishing scams. To register, please call 608-729-1763 or stop by the second floor reference desk and get yourself signed up for this. Excuse me. And this is 7 to 8 p.m. on January 22nd. All right, we started off the show talking about the flu and being sick, and it's a pretty serious thing here with hospitalizations on the rise. Department of Health Services wants to avoid a more deadly flu season. And this is what it says. Residents are encouraged to get their flu shot and take other precautions to avoid serious illness. The Wisconsin Department of Health Services today announced our state has seen 459 hospitalizations. This story came out on Friday, by the way. So that number may be increased for influenza this season, more than 3 times as many than this time last year. Admissions to the intensive care unit for respiratory illness is also on the rise, and already 11 Wisconsinites have died due to complications from influenza. So we need to take caution immediately. Stay home if you are sick. You can pass the flu on to your friends and family before you even know it. See a healthcare provider if the symptoms persist or get worse. If you're visiting a loved one in a hospital, nursing home, or other assisted living facility, ask a nurse for a mask and be sure to wash your hands and use hand sanitizer often and frequently, folks. Some facilities may put out restrictions on visitors. You can check that before you head out. Don't hold or kiss a baby if you're sick. Babies under 6 months old cannot get the flu shot. So keep that in mind. Wash your hands often with soap and water, or use the alcohol-based hand sanitizer when possible. Cover your cough and sneeze with your upper sleeve, and try to avoid touching your face with your hand. If you use tissue, throw it away after one use. Don't pot it in your pocket and keep bringing it out. Oh my goodness. Use your own drinking cups, straws, and utensils. Eat nutritious meals and get plenty of rest, and don't smoke. Frequently clean commonly touched surfaces like your doorknobs, refrigerator handles, telephones, and faucets. I just went through cleaning the whole house with touch of the stomach flu or bug, not flu, bug, going through the house. So yeah, make sure you read into that stuff too, because not all household cleaners have bleach in them, and bleach can pretty much kill a lot of things. So check into that. But those are some ways to stay safe. All right, that does it for our headlines. Coming up next, we open up the digest, our first digest of the year. We're talking radon. Yeah, it's a safety show today. I love it. And I'll give you your safety tips on that here in just a little bit. But first, here's a look at the meetings coming up this week.